and sweet, wise and wonderful, who are mystical, magical Nanny. Since the day that Nanny came to stay with us, fantastic things keep happening. Is there really magic in the things she does? Or is love the only magic thing that Nanny brings? You know our Nanny showed us you can make the impossible happen. Nanny told us, have a little bit of faith and lots of love. Phoebe Figure Lily is a silly name, and so many silly things keep happening. What is this magic thing about Nanny? Is it love? Is it magic?
Of all, I don't pay property tax. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do one of these days, boy. I'm gonna teach you how to sing. How'd you like that, huh, kid? Rolling down to Dallas, I'll always provide my palace, and off to New Orleans, or who knows where. Places new and ladies too. I'm B.J. McKay, and this is my best friend.
Star and wish, crazy as it may seem. Don't be afraid to hope, don't be afraid to dream. Without a dream inside of you, there's no dream to have come true. Don't be afraid to dream, don't be afraid. There is still a rainbows and waiting just round the bend. Let your imagination fly, let it soar to the sky.
Good evening, Baker.
You're early, sir.
I want you to establish a special force of 6 agents, accountable to you only.
There's one man I want for this job. He's running a bookstore in Santa Barbara. His name is James Hunter. Strictly civilian now, but he's one of the best agents we had.
Advise him that all missions will be so covert that once assigned, an agent will be entirely on his own, no matter what the consequences. Get to him immediately.
I'll call him right now.
To ensure complete secrecy, these agents will operate outside the normal channels of your community.
James Hunter?
Yes?
This is Baker. I think it's time we talked.
Gentlemen, Shields and Yardell.
CBS Television City in Hollywood. It's the new Bill Cosby Show. Bill's guest, Mr. Peter Sellers. With the Staple Singers. Quincy Jones and his orchestra. Foster Brooks. Oscar DeGroote. The Donald McHale Dancers. And special guest, Miss Lily Tomlin. And me, I'm Lola Falana.
Back there, I know you can solve my problem. But certain people are waiting for me, I know it, to sing a certain song.
Well, you gotta do it, too.
No, I don't. I can't. No, don't argue on the program thing. Don't argue with me. Because I ain't gonna sing that song. I sung the song a million times before. Oh, I don't wanna sing that song. Mr. Merrick, I know you're waiting. Ho, ho, ho. I'm hesitating. David, I ain't gonna sing that song. I mean to tell you, I sing that song. No, I don't have to sing it. You don't have to sing that song. No, I don't have to sing that song. Get up, boy. Oh, you don't have to sing that song. You're the only one right. Well, sir, who was right that time?
Mr. Shane, please let me explain. By mere Mr. Shane means that you're great. By mere Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means that my heart's at your command. I could say Bella, Bella, even say Wunderbar. Each language only helps
Well, I said to you, you will have to get off the stage. I gotta do what? Get off the stage. You didn't tell me to go on here. How you gonna tell me to get off? You will have.
D.H. Lawrence once said, if only we could live two lives, the first in which to make one's mistakes and the second in which to profit by them. And one of the questions we asked our Headliners Forum was, if you'd known then what you know now, what would you have done differently in your life?
I would have been taller.
I'd been kinder to people, I think.
I couldn't list him. I couldn't get him in a book, man.
I wouldn't have married my first two wives. I most probably would not have made the mistake that led to my death. I would have known that was coming up.
Now, from New York, this is Prime Time Sunday with Tom Snyder.
Good evening, everybody. On this, the beginning of Christmas week, 1979. A bleak Christmas for the 50 Americans in our embassy in Tehran. Here at home, clenched teeth when people think of Iran, increasing frustration, the feeling that nothing dramatic, nothing tangible is being done to get our people home. The politicians trying to run against Jimmy Carter are even more frustrated. As we enter the election season of 1980, they're frustrated by their own self-imposed gag rule. Except for a brief outburst by Teddy Kennedy, which seemed to hurt him badly in the political polls, the candidates have refrained from criticizing the president while the crisis continues. Question, is that good or bad for the country? We'll cover that issue tonight, and we have other stories too.
Dave Marriage, Sander Van Oker, Sylvia Chase, Dr. Carl Sagan, Thomas Hogan, Geraldo Rivera, Harold Hayes, and Robert Hughes.
I'm Hayes.
And I'm Hughes.
And Robert Hughes is not exactly a household name,
Too
Hughes.
right.
Where do you come from? Tell us about yourself. You're Australian.
Born in Sydney about 40 years ago. Started off as a journalist there, sort of art critic, political cartoonist, all-purpose literary grease monkey. Yeah?
And then where?
To Europe. Studied art in Italy for a few years and then moved to England and did some work for the BBC there and freelanced, and then I was hired out of there by Time magazine about 8 years ago, and so came here.
Slipped into the country surreptitiously?
Yep, under a forged talent. Now, how about you? Where'd you get that fancy foreign accent, Hayes?
From North Carolina, Hughes. We all talk that way down there. I started there many years ago, came to New York about 25 years ago, been a magazine editor a lot of the time, a lot of that time at Esquire. Wrote a book on East Africa in the last couple of years and been concerned about conservation.
Well, different work now. Let's get to it.
Tonight, Geraldo Rivera reports on how greyhound racing dogs get their taste for the chase. A grisly sport, but it has its fans.
I don't think there is one thing wrong with it in any way, shape, or form. We all try to do the right thing, be honest, and up here for a lot of fun.
5 years ago, Flip Wilson quit playing Geraldine to play father to his own kids. And tonight he tells 2020 how much more it hurt him than it did then.
It concluded with her saying, Daddy, Daddy, when is enough? And that was it. She never cried. I never spanked her again.
Today's California primary could start Governor Jerry Brown on another bid for the White House if the tax revolt doesn't get him first. We'll be talking to him via satellite about the second time around.
It's probably presumptuous for anyone to run for president. It's not just a matter of what I want, it's what people want. And they can make very clear their judgment as to whether or not this makes sense or not.
Imagine a nuclear bomb built by one person. Sander Van Oker reports on what could happen in this country and what has already been threatened.
The design I got basically out of books. They didn't say this is the way it is. They gave explanations of how it should work, why certain things happen.
Today is the 10th anniversary of Robert Kennedy's assassination. The family is at Arlington Cemetery and will be there for a talk with Senator Ted Kennedy.